Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. This reading will go for roughly the period the 24th to the 30th of May and will be for the sign of Taurus. So firstly, Taurus, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for your generosity, and what else can I say? Thank you. If you are interested in a personal reading, the details are below, and if you're also wanting to attend any of the groups that I'm running in July, all the instructions for those are below. I'm fully booked out for the first 3 in June, but there are a couple of places left on the 4th in June. If you wish to donate to my channel, I now have a donate button on the Aussie Goddess page, so you can do it directly. I understand that the way I had it before probably wasn't the most kindest, but I've changed my web around a little bit too to make it easier. So been doing a bit of work this last couple of weeks, and hopefully we'll do a lot more going forward. Please remember that the readings are only general though. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if they resonate. Very nice. You have the Queen of Wands coming out here. So the Queen of Wands is a card that talks about, can refer to a Leo, Sagittarius or Aries, does represent those fire signs. But the Queen of Wands is a person who really knows herself. She knows what she wants and she knows how to go after it. She's very, very confident. She has a very Leo energy. So she's really sure of the direction she's going, and she knows her own value and she's going after what she wants. Okay, so the Nine of Wands. So obviously whoever this is, if this is you, someone is a bit sick and tired of sort of cycling or getting things not round the right way, perhaps not bringing in what they want. Someone is taking charge of something here and manifesting. We do have the Moon card coming out, and the Moon card talks about things that are yet to be seen. So sometimes it's about the universe holding things up her sleeve until we're ready, and we do have the Magician. So here I see you, Taurus, manifesting something you want. It looks to me like you're overdoing things the same way, but you are taking a chance in doing this, because I feel like you're setting out to do something in a very different way. And it might be why the energy of the Moon is here. Because sometimes we sort of branch out to do something and we really don't know what it's going to do for us, but we're willing to take a chance on that. We're willing to put ourselves out there. So there's a very, very strong feeling here that you are willing to do something different because you're sort of over getting the same results from what you've been doing. So sometimes this is trying something new, but I feel like you're ready for this. Okay, so this is beautiful because you do have the Sun coming out, which again represents Leo. So I'm conscious that you've got a bit of Leo in your chart here. It could be that you're taking on a lot of the Leo energies in the next week to really go after what you want, but taking on more of a fiery energy. But the Sun talks about joy and happiness coming towards you, finding what you want, sort of stepping into this beautiful energy. All right, then we have the Hermit card. So major arcana is abundant here. So the Hermit card talks about taking time out. In this one, he's got a star in his lamp. He wants to find out what makes himself tick. And I feel like for you, it's almost like you're going to try new things this week, or in the coming weeks. It's like you're trying out perhaps things that you haven't done before. You're being more adventurous. You're taking on that fiery energy, and your passion wants you to move into another direction. And you're trialing a new direction here. Oh, wow. And I have the Judgment card. This is really fabulous reading. Oh, and then the Four of Swords. Okay. So the universe here is saying to you, you need to take time out to work out how you're going to go about this. You want to take a new direction. I feel like you're birthing something new here. I'm really quite surprised you don't have the Empress, but we do have the Judgment card, which talks about rising from the ashes. I feel like you've done something perhaps more than once and it hasn't turned out well for you. This could be in regard to a relationship, job, some sort of situation that you keep trying, but it's not quite happening for you here. Sometimes when we're trying to manifest, we work at it too hard instead of allowing the universe to support us. And it could be that you're pushing too hard for a result, rather than allowing the universe just to take you on the journey. But because you've got the Judgment card here, and the Hermit and Four of Swords tells me it's time to really go inside and maybe look at doing things differently, because perhaps you've liked having the control over this, but perhaps it's not about control for you. It's about allowing the universe to bring to you with this Sun. It's like you have a promise here of good things to come. Allow the universe to unfold it for you. Don't think you've got to micromanage or drive it every moment of the day. Wow. Okay, you have the Chariot here. Another major arcana with the Nine of Cups, which is the Wish card. Beautiful, beautiful reading here. Things are going to move forward for you. So I really think that you need to start trusting now. Perhaps you've lost a bit of faith in the universe because you've tried something often and it hasn't worked out for you. But I want to say to you, the universe is taking you forward here. It's offering you this beautiful opportunity with the Sun. The Hermit is highlighting the Sun here. So I know you're going to find a lot of the answers by going inside, but it doesn't matter. This is the universe moving you forward towards your wish here. So whatever you're doing now, you are probably doing it the same way over and over again, expecting a different result. And I'm here to tell you that if you allow the universe to push you forward, if you allow the universe to take the lead, so instead of trying to sort of, maybe overly plan, overly control, just let things happen as they should. Let them unfold. Let go of the reins here with the Chariot and allow the universe to do it for you. Now we do have the Six of Cups here. So this is interesting. Okay, with the Knight of Wands. We do have the World, so there's another major arcana here. Something needs to close out here. Something needs to finish. You've got to allow it to close out so it can start again. There is something waiting to come in here. Something is waiting, and the universe is asking you to wait, to be patient, and to allow them to bring this to you. I feel with this Six of Cups, and especially with this Judgment card, this is something from your past that is returning. It could be a person, but it doesn't feel like a person. It feels like it's your energy. It feels like it's your passion, your drive. So maybe you've sort of lost a little bit of your own energy here. And the universe is helping you to bring it back in. But the only way you're going to bring it back to you is by actually taking a step back rather than trying to force a result. Whatever this result is that you've been waiting for whatever this thing is that you've been sort of trying to push forward, you need to stop and just step backwards. Now, for some of you, this is a childhood dream here. It's a wish coming true. So whatever this is, you may have always wanted it from a child. It could be that you wanted to, have your own business and you've not been able to. And now maybe you keep trying it, it doesn't work out and you're giving up on it. But in effect, there's no such thing as failure. So what happens is every time you do something and it doesn't work, it's not a failure. It's just teaching you need to do something different. So to me, it feels like it's almost like you're finding a recipe or a solution. Excuse me. That's helping you see the way forward. Let me just have another look. Just make sure I've got all the messages here. All right, so I feel like you're taking on this energy of the Queen of Wands. I feel like you've done something over and over and you've been hurt so many times now you don't know where to go about it next. The Moon says that something is hidden from view here. It's about you letting go of a way of doing things and allowing for the universe to show you how it should be done. And I do have the Magician here, which talks about manifestation. You're moving away from an old way of doing things here. The Magician says to me, you're learning to manifest. Okay, so maybe you've been setting yourself up by self-sabotaging yourself. Something here you've wanted for a very long time. And the universe is saying, it is here for you. You can have it. Here's your wish come true. But you can't do it the same way as you've always done it. It's going to take a bit of a different approach. So what you need to do is go inside, do a bit of meditation, take a bit of time out, and we will bring the answers for you. Don't try to overly manage it. Just leave it to us and we will lead the way. So listen to the messages that are coming through And don't try to make things happen in the same way as you've been doing, because you're beating a dead horse here. All right, so you have this beautiful medicine wheel coming out here. So it's card 35. I have a feeling you're going to get some sort of download from the universe telling you how to do things differently, especially with this. So to manifest clear blue skies in your life, it's important that you take a look at certain aspects of your being. Enter the medicine wheel from the south and reflect on how you're still clinging to events from the past. Continue to the west and notice which relationships are toxic and drain your energy. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passion, and show it. End at the east direction, visualizing how you want to live the next chapter of your life. It's up to you how much time you spend in each direction, minutes, days, or months, but when you are done, make sure to step outside of the wheel and contemplate your journey. And then, once you've done that, the universe can help you pick up and put you on the right path. Thanks, Taurus.